I'm a basketball coach, and I coach basketball at East High School. Anybody familiar with East High School, Des Moines East? And I coached the year in which we won the state championship in 2011 or 2010. I was coaching that year, and one of the things about us in that year was that we were undefeated. And any time that we won a game, we wanted no excuses as to why we won the game. If anybody's familiar with basketball, they can say anything. The refs are in your favor, your floor is dirty, your balls are flat, all kinds of stuff. And so we were always prepared. I guarantee you the refs were never in our favor. I guarantee you that. We were too vocal as coaches for them to be. And our balls were always aired up, and our floor was always clean. Because we wanted, at the end of the day when we won, that there were no questions about that victory. That's how I want things to be with our elections process. I want each and every eligible voter in our state to get an adequate invitation to participate. So at the end of the day, when the score is out and the verdict's in, there's no excuses. This is who participated. This is what the voice of the people says. And that's so important to me because voting is our most fundamental right. I tell you, I come from Mississippi. Before I worked on any race, I worked on my grandma's race. And she was running for elections commissioner in Yazoo County, Mississippi. And the reason why she chose to run for county commissioner over elections is because she was a teacher. And at year 25, she was trying to get her students engaged in the process, to talk about voting, and they weren't trying to hear it. And so she said, fine, I'll leave y'all alone and I'll go find your family. So she got their parents engaged in the process with the hope that it would trickle down to get their students excited about getting engaged in elections. And she did that for several years, ended up running for mayor. I was talking to her the other day. I have to make my weekly check-in call with her. She wants it to be every day, but she's a talker. And one of the things that we talked about, the first thing she always asked me about the campaign, how's your money coming? And are you working hard enough? And I told her, money coming's okay. Yeah, I'm working as hard as I can, but I could always be working harder. But the other day, she kind of told me a little bit more because it's kind of hard to get information out of her. But she told me a little bit more about her experience running for mayor. And she said, I ran for mayor after being elections commissioner, but I didn't run for mayor because I wanted the job. I ran for mayor because I wanted my children to believe that they could do anything that they set their minds to. Mm-hmm. And so she's always been that type of person, always been that type of community advocate. And she instilled in me the importance of getting people engaged in the elections. And that's something that will never leave me. And it's something that I want to offer as Secretary of State.